What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today I'm going to be explaining Task Manager to you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to head over to this start icon, and then we're just going to type in Task Manager. So it'll pop up right here. You just hit open. Once it's open, you can just full screen it. That's what I normally do. So this tab shows you all your processes. CPU is 16%, or it just fluctuates. I almost said 16%, whatever. So this is your CPU percent, this is your memory percent, this is your disk percent. Your disk is like your storage, your network is like your Wi-Fi. None of my things that I'm using are Wi-Fi intensive right now, so that's why it says 0. There's nothing being saved to my disk, so that's why that's at 0. It's just running a little bit of It's just running a little bit of CPU and memory, just because of I have my my video being recorded. But other than that, that's the only reason that's running. So, and then you also got performance. These are the main two that you'll need to worry about. The other ones you probably won't ever need to worry about. So CPU, you can see that it always is fluctuating. So the virtualization, that's the most important part. That's if you want virtual machines or anything like that. I wouldn't say it's actually the most important part, just a part that I like to look at. Cores, this is really but processes all your stuff. Your base speeds, this is like the speed of how fast your processes run. You got your sockets, that's just how many GPUs you could have. So I only have one, the normal. Then you got your threads that are running right here. You got your utilization. You get the actual speed right there. This is just the base speeds. This is kind of like what's expected. Uptime. This is how long my computer has been continuously running. So this includes like whenever I put my computer to sleep. That's what it always stays at. Over here, this is like one of the places where you can find your CPU. I have the Intel Core i5 4400F. I think that's how you say it. No, 14000F, something like that. I just like Intel much better than Ryzen. I've never liked Ryzen or any AMD products. That's just me, though. Memory. So this is my memory. I have 32 gigabytes, as you can see over here. I think the memory usage right now is 31.8 gigabytes. Available, I have 21.4 currently, so that's like, I'm already using a bunch of gigabytes. That's why it says that. I have just all this other stuff. I'm not really sure what it means, but it's not really that important because I've done a lot and I've never needed to use it. Then you got your disk. This is your SSD or your NVMe, whatever you want to call it. I have the SSD NVMe, as you can see right there. You got the capacity, which is 1.8 terabytes. I use a lot of storage. That's why I have so much. I don't really game, so it's not really that necessary, but that's why I have so much. Ethernet, these are just your different ports. I'm not going to show you them just because of it'll show you my IP address. I don't want that. Then you got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060. This is the GPU that I have, and that's what I use. It's just a really basic NVIDIA GPU. It works for me. You got the GPU memory, so that's how much memory it's using right now. And then you get the temperature and the utilization. Just give you the driver dates, driver versions, and just a couple other statistics like the dedicated memory that it's using. And that's pretty much it. The other things you won't really need that much. Startup apps, you can access that in settings. GPU, I'm pretty sure you could only access it here unless you go to device manager, but I should say no one, but I don't really like that. I also think they're doing away with it in the next version of Windows, but that's all just rumors. And that's pretty much the video, guys. Have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and join the Discord.